to my channel. Happy Sunday. Welcome to this month's edition of Cozy Crafty Sunday. Now, if you are new to my channel, hello, welcome. I have a series that I call Cozy Crafty Sunday, and it is where we sit down once a month and we do a different type of craft. Now, my channel is very much diamond painting focused. I don't stray too much from that, but it is kind of fun once a month to just have something that we try different. We have tried new crafts together. I have shown you guys crafts that I like to do, and that's what we're going to do today. So I have some bookshelves in my bedroom, and I like to decorate them seasonally with pom pom garlands. So I thought we could make my February pom pom garland together. I started this later in the year, so I don't have one from last year to hang up, so I am making a new one. So here is my winter garland. I did a dark blue, a light blue, a gray, and a white. This one was just very simple. I just chose the 4 different colors, and I did 2 different size pom-poms. So the white ones are smaller than the other 3 colors. So I decided to do something different for February. So first off, what you're going to need for this is some yarn. This is the brand that I like to use. It's Loops and Threads. It is from Michaels. Let's see, what do I have? Okay, I have pink, I have bright red, and I think this is just white. I get these, like I said, from Michaels. They're $3.99, but I often wait until they have a buy one get one 50% off coupon, because then you get one for $3.99 and another for $1.99. You will need some scissors, a yarn needle. I can't find my other one. And then you'll need some of these pom-pom makers. Now, there are other ways to make pom-poms. These are just the easiest for me. I actually Steven got me this set in my stocking for Christmas this year. So it has some more sizes than what I was using before. We have 4 different sizes. Sorry, you can see I was using this as like a trash can. So we have a small, we have a regular. We'll talk about the quality of this in a second. And then we have a medium and a large. So for this, I did go ahead and do a little bit of prep work. So I will show you guys that in a second. Optionally, you can also have some beads, which I think I'm going to add some beads. It's just going to depend if I end up having enough. So we'll figure that out together. This is a set that I got off of Amazon a while ago. Obviously I can't use the really small ones, and I'm almost out of the biggest size. So I did buy some other beads, but I ordered them online and they're not big enough to go through my needles, so can't use those, but that's okay. Now, I did go ahead and do a little bit of prep work for this. I made all of the red yarn balls, and I made all of the white, and I made half of the pink. So we are going to do the pink ones together, and then we'll strand the garland as well. So for this one, I decided to use 3 different sizes. Usually I like to use 4 colors, but the other shade of pink that I chose wasn't it. It did not go very well. I didn't like how it looked. So instead of ordering another color or going to Michael's and picking up another shade of pink, I decided to go for the big yarn balls or pom-poms. So I used this size. Now, this set is not great. It's pretty cheaply made. These are just like really cheap plastic, and they do come apart very easily, so I don't really recommend this particular set, but there are other options available on Amazon. I think I might upgrade at some point, but these are my stocking this year, so I do want to make sure that I'm using them. So the red is in this size, and then like I mentioned, I made all of the little whites that I would need, and I used the smallest size yarn maker or pom-pom maker. And then for the pink, I used the, I guess I would consider this like the standard size, but like I mentioned, not the best quality. This does come apart, so we just have to piece it back together. It still works well. It just is kind of cheaply made. So I'll link this one, but I can't really say that I recommend this set. I would definitely maybe spend a little bit more and get a higher quality set. Okay, so I'll put that in there for now. Actually, I need this as my garbage can, so. All right, so I need to make 6 more of the pink ones, so I thought we could do that together. So I'm going to take my yarn and I'm going to find which side I was using. Okay, so we will put this together, and these are really easy to use. So you're going to fold out half of it, and I like to hold them together. I don't want it to get too far apart from each other. And then I'm going to put a piece of yarn down, and I'm going to hold it, and then I'm just going to wrap around. You want to make sure that you're avoiding this part here, but you want to make sure you're getting as close as you can as well. So the more that you wrap, the fluffier your pom-pom is going to be. I don't count, I just kind of go with it until I'm like, yeah, that looks good. You want to make sure that you cover all of the color of the plastic. So I'm just going to kind of keep going until I feel pretty good. So I think that's probably good. I'm going to work my way towards the end here, and I'm going to put this just in the middle. So we're going to fold it down, and I'm going to pull my other 2 over, and I'm going to do the same thing. Again, make sure that you're avoiding the flat part here, but that you're covering all of the plastic. And we're just going to wrap. You can do this pretty quickly once you get the hang of it. I was sitting on the couch the other day making the other ones for this, and it does go pretty quick. So again, I'm just going to keep going until I kind of like how full it looks. You know, if you have to go back and kind of cover some more areas, you can do that. All right, so now I'm going to close it. So we have both sides of the guide done. I'm going to cut this piece of yarn like that. Next, we're going to cut the actual like yarn in half to make the stick up parts of the pom-pom. I don't know the technical terms, so roll with me here. So right here, you can see, if you remember from when we first started wrapping, there is an empty space here. That's where you want to try to cut. So you're going to get your scissors down, and you want to just cut all the way up through that guide. So we're going to cut just like that all the way up. So hopefully you guys can see that. Now we have this little piece here, if you remember, that we threaded from one side to the other. You want to make sure that you're also cutting that like so. You don't want anything in between here, and you'll see why in a second. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So now you can see we have our pom-pom, and we have cut all the way through the guide. Now we're going to take another piece of yarn. I'm going to show you on one that's empty so you can hopefully see. So you want to thread it through the opening here, and you're going to go all the way through the middle. If that, hopefully that makes sense. I'm stuck. Okay. So we're going to go right up through the middle, and that's why you want to make sure that you don't have any pieces that you didn't cut, because you want to be able to get this piece of yarn all the way through. We're going to tie a knot. You're going to pull pretty tight, and I'm going to pull these up the opposite direction, and I'm going to do another knot. and then I'm going to knot it again. Now, this is what will be holding your pom-pom together in the middle, so don't be afraid to do a few knots. You can double, triple, quadruple knot it, whatever makes you feel more comfortable. Next, we're going to flip up the little plastic parts here on both sides. And then we're going to pull this apart and you have a pom-pom. I like to kind of fluff it a little bit. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to trim any of the longer pieces. I like them to look kind of uniform, but I also like them to kind of be unique. So there we go. We have a pom-pom. So we have 5 more of those to make. I'm going to pause here for a second and fix my chair, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So let's go ahead and make one more together, and then I think I will make the other 4 off screen, and then we'll come back and piece everything together. So just as a little refresher, we're going to open one side of our pom-pom maker. Oops. Start wrapping. I'm going to bring you guys down a little bit so I'm not making this in midair. There we go. That way I can work flatter to the desk. Again, try to make sure that you're getting right up along the edge there. You don't want to see any of the plastic. But also make sure that you're avoiding the flat part here and the flat part here. Keep wrapping until you like the way it looks. And then we're going to feed it through the middle there, close it, open our other side, and start on this one. These make making pom-poms so much easier. I have tried using a fork in the past. If you're curious to know what that looks like, you can just look up on YouTube, like making a pom-pom with a fork. And that just didn't work for me. I know some people make them just like using their fingers. This has just been the quickest and easiest way that I have found. I don't do a lot of yarn crafts. I don't knit or anything. So when I decided that I wanted to start making my own pom-pom garlands, because you can buy pom-pom garlands for like $45 a pop on Etsy, which is great, but I like to switch mine out seasonally, and I'm not paying $50 every season to have some colored yarn hanging on my bookshelf. Personal preference, but yeah. So when I decided that I wanted to start making my own, I started kind of looking for the easiest way to make a pom-pom, and that's when I found these contraptions, and I very much enjoy using them. Like I mentioned, I had one that was just one single size, and then I got the set of 4 in my Christmas stocking, so it's been fun to kind of decide to do different sizes and stuff. It can kind of bring some more variation to your garland. So, and like I said before, it's kind of mindless. You can just kind of sit on the couch, and I was watching a YouTube video and I made all the other ones that I showed you earlier. So yeah, it is fun. Again, I like to just kind of fluff them and then trim ones that I feel like are a little bit too long. So there's another pink one. Oh, I forgot to mention at the start that the pom-pom like number and stuff that I'm going to show you, it gives me about a 5-foot garland, which is what I like for my bookshelves. I like to be able to have like one, like I hang one side, I swoop it, I hang it in the middle, swoop it, and then hang the end. I will show you guys what it looks like on my bookshelf at the end of the video. So you may have to make more pom-poms, you may have to make less. You might just have to kind of play around with it at first. So what we're making here, if I remember correctly, I think I have 9 of the small ones. I have 12 big red ones and 12 pink ones. I don't know how I figured that that was the right measurement, but it's what I figured out, so we're gonna roll with it. And if I have to make a few more at the end, then I will do that. So 6, 8, so I need 4 more. So we'll make another one together. This is the annoying part with this set, is you have to keep putting the plastic parts back together. I noticed it the most with the yellow and the blue. I don't think I had any problems with the pink one, so I don't know if it was just how these ones were put together, but they do fall apart like every time you make a pom-pom, so that can be a bit annoying. At some point, I think I would like to upgrade to some of the like name brand ones, but for now, like I don't sell these. I just make them for myself, and it's fun to have something festive. Yeah. Hi.
Can I say hi to the people?
Sure.
Hi, people. Did you hear Luna meowing?
Yeah.
I closed the door. She was not happy.
She just wants cuddles.
No. Okay. Bye, people. Did you have lunch?
No.
You want lunch?
No, I'm okay. We're gonna have football snack night.
Yeah.
So I'll save some room.
Some, what are they called? Waffle fries.
Yeah, I'm gonna make make loaded waffle fries with cheese and bacon bits. And
we have bacon bits?
Yeah. It's, if you're not in the United States, it's the last football weekend before Super Bowl, so yeah. We're celebrating.
It skips
they don't
weekend, right?
Yeah, they don't play next weekend. They get a week off and then they play.
Super Bowl weekend is prime time for snowmobiling.
And then the weekend after that is the Daytona 500. It's also Natalie's birthday. Her birthday's on the Daytona 500 this year.
Happy birthday, Natalie. I know you're watching.
She does watch my videos.
Once in a while.
She does.
I don't know if she does like a full watch.
I think they like to watch Cozy Crafty Sunday.
This will be the test. We'll see if
yeah.
she passes.
Natalie, if you're watching, leave the frog emoji. Actually, I don't know if they have accounts they can comment from. I don't know that Rachel lets them have like sign in YouTube accounts. Okay, Natalie, if you're watching, text me the frog emoji. If you're new here, Natalie is our oldest niece. Hopefully that makes more sense. Okay, I'm making my pom-poms. Huh?
I'm just gonna end the video.
Okay, whatever.
So what is that?
I'm making my Valentine Pom Pom Garland for my bookshelf. Yeah, I'm gonna have a big red.
Did you make these or did they come like
No, I made them.
You made these?
Steven, that's what I was sitting on the couch doing.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
And I remember I made the winter one?
Yep. No, you strung them together though.
Well, I have to string them together. I have to finish making.
But the ones that you showed me, they were strung together, I think. The winter
This
ones.
one, you mean?
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Where are these gonna go? Same spot.
On the bookshelf. I think I want to make one for my other bookshelf too.
They're so soft.
Yeah. I should start making one to put over the sliding glass door.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't that look?
You could dangle them down like how we have them now, so Luna could play with
No. No.
Luna,
No.
You want to say hi?
She says hello.
What are we doing here?
No, please don't, because she likes to play with the pom-poms before I string.
No!
Stephen, no.
Okay. Come on, Loons. We've overstayed our welcome.
Scram! She doesn't want to talk to you.
Alrighty.
Get out of here.
I'll see you folks later.
Bye, I love you.
Love you too.
Bye, Loons. Okay. And I'm going to tie it again. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. It is super windy here right now. We're due for some snow later today. But it's very windy out. It has been absolutely freezing here this past week. I live in upstate New York, if you're new here, and it's been very cold. All right. Fold this over. Give it a little zhuzh. And a little trim. They don't have to be perfect, only if you want it to be. Give it a little bit of a haircut in some spots. And that'll do it. So, all right, so I have 9. I have 3 more that I need to make. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll be back when I have everything ready and we can go ahead and string our garland together. Okay, I'm back, and I think I have all the pom-poms I need, but like I mentioned before, if I need to go ahead and do make a couple more, I will. Let me just put my sweater back on because I'm a little cold now. I took it off because I was warm and now I'm cold, so okay, sweater back on. So I have my large red pom-poms. I have my medium pink, and then I have the small white. Now I'm thinking I think I might have calculated the white ones wrong, but we'll find out together. I'm going to use the white thread for the actual string. I'm going to pull my yarn needle out. I can't find my other one, but this is also the same brand, Loops and Threads. I got these from Michael's as well. I want to say they were like 99 cents or something. You just need to thread your white yarn or whatever you want to use as the strand through the top. I'm struggling. Okay, I think I got it. There we go. All right, so let me grab my beads because I would like to be able to use the beads. I think I might do one of the big beads at the start because I don't have enough to do the whole pattern. Now, the really important thing that you want to do when you're stringing these pom-poms is you want to make sure that you're actually getting through the center of the pom-pom. If you go, you know, up through here, your pom-pom's going to be able to easily come off. So you want to try to make sure that you're getting to the actual center of the pom-pom where that knot is, where you tied it together. So try to make sure that you're all the way through the center of the pom-pom. It just gives you a bit more stability. So I think what I'm gonna do, do I want to go red, pink, white? Why did I only make 9 small white ones? I'm just gonna thread until I run out and I will figure it out from there. So I think I'm gonna go red, pink, white. If you're getting a little bit of resistance when you're trying to push your needle through, that is a good thing. At least as far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing because it means that you're right in the middle where your knot is. So if you're getting a little bit of resistance, don't worry too much about that. So that's what it's gonna look like. And then I want to see what this smaller bead is gonna look like because like I mentioned, I'm not gonna have enough. Oh shoot, it's not gonna fit, is it? Dang it. Okay, I thought it was gonna fit. I tested it on the needle. Actually, did I test it on this needle? Yeah, see, it goes through. Are these the same? No. Okay, hold on. Let me try switching needles here. This is just one that I had from one of those Christmas crafts that we did, and I just decided to save it, and it might work out in my favor. Let's see if I can feed this through. Probably not the best project to do with nails, if I'm being honest with you. I have actually got some questions about what nails I've been wearing in my last couple of videos, and these are from Glamnetic. They're the Luna Lovegood nails, and I like them. Okay, so it works with that. Now I'm wondering if these other ones that I bought will work with this smaller needle. Let me just experiment, because I do like these finished ones a little bit better. No, they're still too small. Dang it. I'm gonna have to find a use for these. I bought 2 packs, but I guess the measurements of them just didn't register in my brain. They're from Michaels as well. They're the Bead Landing Wood Beads, and they're in 6mm, 8mm, and 10mm. They're so pretty, but unfortunately, they're too small. Okay, so I think we can make this work. So let's string a red, a pink, now since I don't, you know, if you were going to sell something like this, obviously you would be a little bit more concerned about making sure that it's perfect. I'm just making this for myself. It's something pretty and festive to look at on my bookshelves, so I don't worry too much about everything being perfect, the spacing and all that stuff. So, you know, you definitely have to figure that out for yourself. I do wish I had some more wooden beads. I thought I had more, which is why I didn't order, well, I thought I was going to be able to use those other ones, but when I had tried them with the winter garland, I knew they weren't going to work, so I thought I had enough of just these plain wooden beads, but obviously I didn't, so that's a bit of a bummer. I would probably prefer to do like 2 or 3 of the wooden beads. We will space these out a bit once we get to the end, and like once I actually hang it. I would probably do maybe like 3 of these wooden beads in between, but I don't want to run out. That is the one thing about this particular type of garland. It's not easy to get these off. I don't like to mess around too much with the pom-poms once I get them on to the onto the garland, so it's a little bit finicky, but still cute. All right, so let's keep going here. I am questioning myself on how many of these I made, so let me actually count. On my winter garland, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33. Ugh, it's an odd number. Okay, so let's do 32. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34. Okay, so maybe I will have enough. Math is not my strong suit. Apologies if you're new here and think I'm an idiot, but it's just the way it is. So let's just keep going. I don't have the measuring tape in here with me, but we're going for about 5 feet, and I can use myself as a reference if I need to, because 5 feet is an inch taller than me. We do also have the wooden beads. I didn't use beads on the other ones, so they won't really play a part because because they'll just kind of help with the spacing, but we'll see. I've also never used these really big ones like I used for the red. I've never used these big of a pom-pom before, so they'll probably take up a bit more space, obviously. All right, so pink, we'll do another white. Oops. There we go. I know I'm out of frame, sorry guys. And then we'll do a bead. We'll do another red. Pink. We've got a white. Bead. Oops. Red. I'm seeing a couple of places that I missed trimming, so we'll check it over before we go hang it. White. Red. I need to make sure that I end on a red so that I can use the big bead at the end like I started with, so. Okay. Interesting. I messed up with my count, I think, somewhere along the way. Red, pink, white bead, 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 red, pink, white. Red, pink, white bead. Red, pink, white bead. Sorry if this part is annoying to you guys. I do apologize. Red. Pink. White. Come on. There we go. Let me see how many we have on here so far. Oops. See, look, my white didn't go all the way through the center, so it's kind of hanging off a little cockeyed, if you guys can see that. So I am going to go ahead and pull that one off. I try not to pull things off because it can kind of mess with the inside, but better safe than sorry. I don't want it falling off in the middle of, you know, when I'm actually displaying it, so. Better to grab it now before you get a bunch of pom-poms on and you have to take them all off. I don't know, it just kind of messes with the stability of it, I feel like. So I do try to limit that when I can. Hopefully that will be a little bit of a better placement. Okay, And let's put this bead on, and then I want to count how many pom-poms I have on here so far. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27. Okay. 28, 29, 30. I think I will end it there. So I am gonna just end with a white and then put a big bead at the end. I know it doesn't like perfectly match the other side, but I think I prefer that. All right, so I'm gonna pull some of this out just so that we have enough extra to make a knot or a tie loop, if you will. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into the bedroom, and that sounded so risque. I'm gonna go into the room where my bookshelves are, and I'm gonna kind of get this how I want it in the measurements way, and then I will show you guys how I make the little hangy knots at the end. Okay, apologies for the different background, but I have the garland hanging how I think I want it. So I'm going to show you guys how I just do the hangy part, for lack of a better term. So this is what I've measured as what I think I like once the other side is already hung. So I make a loop, and then I'm just going to make a knot and pull this through. If I can get it. And then now I have a hangy part. So let me hang that and see how I like the distance. Obviously I want to make sure that they're somewhat even. Okay, I think I like that. So let me go ahead and turn you guys around so you can see it hung up. Okay, so here is the garland on my bookshelves. These are my like fantasy shelves. It's a little bit off, so I'll fix that, but just so you have an idea of what it looks like. I think it turned out really cute. I do like having the 3 different size pom-poms. Usually it takes me a day or two to kind of shuffle them to find exactly the distance that I like, so it might look a little bit different if you were to look at it in a couple of days, but I think it's cute. I do wish that I had enough wooden beads to do like 2 or 3 in between. I feel like the beads are kind of getting lost at the end of the pattern, so I would like that to be a little bit more noticeable. I also think it could have been a tiny bit shorter. It's looping down a bit lower than I prefer, but I think it's really cute. I do still like it, and obviously I need to cut off over here, but I think it turned out really cute. I'm already coming up with ideas and things I could do different for a St. Patrick's Day garland, so we'll see what I do there, but I do think that this one turned out really cute. I don't like that those ones are all stuffed together, so again, I will kind of go through and move things around and perfect it a little bit more, but I like it. I think it turned out really cute, and I do like this color palette. I'm glad that I left the light purple out of the mix, or not purple, oh my god, the light pink out of the mix. I think it just would have looked a little bit off. So that's going to be it for today's Cozy Crafty Sunday. I hope that you enjoyed. These pom-pom garlands are a lot of fun. I think they would be good for like birthday party decor. If you have a kid's birthday coming up with like a special theme that's hard to find decorations for, you could definitely try to match colors of yarn and do like a more customized thing. I think that would be a lot of fun. There are also a ton of videos out there. I saw someone making heart-shaped pom-poms the other day and I was like, ooh, that could be fun. But I decided to just go for the basic. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's Cozy Crafty Sunday. I will be back kitting up a diamond painting tomorrow. The long-awaited kit up. So I will be kitting up my first project for February, and I'll just kind of be updating you guys on everything that's been going on. So if you're interested in all of that, hopefully you'll come back for tomorrow's video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.